Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video, I want to share how I leveled my engineering to 200. I feel like this was the most cost-effective and fastest way, at least for me on my server, to do it. But as always, please, if you know some shortcuts I may have missed or have found a better way, please share, because as I have said, New World is so new and none of us are experts. So let's work together and figure this out. So before we begin, I want to share with you my gear and what I use to get my materials. When I needed wood, I always used my lumber set. Wood, of course, has high constitution. I did this because of the luck to generate passive gold from the potential rares and for the one-shot procs to save on time, because we're going to need a ton of wood. Then when I had to gather mining resources, I did the same except with the strength alternative on a mining set. I also used mining and lumberjack foods and proficiency boosters because every little bit helps. Now let's get into the leveling. From 1 to 100, I made flint arrows. Most people make gunpowder, but I try to avoid taxes whenever possible because later you're going to have to pay enough of those, trust me, when processing your materials. You can craft these at your camp so you can avoid these taxes. First thing you're going to need is feathers. The best place I have found to farm feathers is in Windsward. You can kill the turkeys and skin them for feathers, but the main thing you will be after are the nests. There is a huge concentration of them in this area. These nests give a decent bunch of feathers per gather, so it's always the fastest route. However, feathers tend to sell for 0.01 on the marketplace on my server, so I opted to purchase many of my feathers because time is also of value, and instead of spending hours gathering feathers, I did a couple of quests and I simply purchased the feather that I needed. This is also a route that you might want to consider, because not always is the free way the better way. And of course, the green wood is everywhere. Just hit trees as needed around the flint. Now to get to the flint, the best place to do this is in Monarch's Bluff, right here outside Deadman's Cove. You can place a camp right down in the center of where you'll be gathering, and as you can see, the flint respawns as fast as you can click it. So just continue this super exciting task until 100 engineering. This saves you all the tax, and you basically have unlimited materials without even moving. From 100 to 150. For this stage, you'll want to make wordwood fishing poles. These take no metal, just wordwood, and regular linen, and coarse leather. The wordwood is very simple. Head back to your favorite elemental wolf farming location and chop away. I like to use the Brightwood location because you can farm the wolves and they respawn almost instantly. And there are a decent amount of wordwood trees you can hit in the process, speeding things up. Next we have the linen. The linen will take you to your favorite hemp gathering spot. Mine is the border of Windsward in Monarch's Bluff. Another good place is the upper part of the Relentless Shore. Anywhere you like will do. So head to your usual hemp farming spot and pick away. And for the hides. Of course, hides you can get off of everything. So honestly, just kill everything you see while you're doing other tasks, like the wolves and rabbits and lynx around the turkeys, or whatever. Just keep in mind you're going to need a decent amount of hides, so gather as you go. From 150 to 200. This stage we'll be making ironwood fishing poles, or ironwood spears. Either will work. I went with the ironwood spears, and the reason why is because in my server, we seem to have a lot of spear lovers. So if I got a decent epic or rare spear, while crafting, they sold very quickly, recuperating a lot of the gold I had to spend on taxes for processing my materials. This is the most difficult part of this stage. You will spend a hefty amount of gold on processing fees. Keep this in mind. So if your server is like mine, and you can turn over a rare or epic spear for a few hundred gold each, make those. Same for the fishing rods. If they tend to sell, stick with those. And then salvage the crap as usual to make more bang for your buck. Again here, you are going to need linen if you go with the fishing poles. So if you need more, return to your gathering of hemp. If you opt for the spears, you will need iron, so head to your favorite iron mining route and do a few runs. Also, I hope you have still been gathering and saving those hides because yes, you need them again here. The nice thing is that you do not need to upgrade your cloth or hides, or even your metal for that matter. The only ingredient here that needs processing beyond Tier 1 is the ironwood. The best place I have found to farm ironwood was along this route. The timing is perfect, and you get enough wormwood along this route to use for combining your ironwood into planks. The route takes about 15 minutes to run, which is perfect, because when you reach the start again, the trees have respawned, and you can go in an endless loop. Another route that you might consider if you're higher level is this one in Eden Grove. There are far more trees, but it is a lot more dangerous along the route. But if you are higher level, it won't be a problem, and you will get a lot more ironwood a lot more quickly. To give you an idea of how much ironwood you're going to have to farm, I'll show you how many rares I got in the process of farming the ironwood for this project. The reason I'm showing you this is to give you a perspective on how much you're going to actually have to farm, because we all know how often we manage to get these rares, not as often as we would like. So guys, this was a tough one, on the gold and on time. So I'm a little burnout. So I'm going to farm gold and post a couple of regular videos over the next 2 days. Then on Friday I will begin work on my next skill for a guide to release Monday, November 1st. So my question is, which would you like to see? I'm untrained in weaponsmithing and armoring. Which would you like to see first? Let me know in the comments and I will get on it Friday and have the next video up for Monday. In the meantime, have fun and I'll see you in the new world. Thanks again for watching.